probably should announce it in my Discord too. Should be. It should be in 1080p as well. Yeah, it should all be working. Welcome everyone, hello. Let me know, because I'm on a new Windows install. Let me know if everything... That was really loud. Let me know if everything seems okay. Yeah, let me know. Hey Stir, thank you for the 11 months. New Windows install again. I had to. Okay. It's too loud. I just read the tweet of someone asking if you were gonna stream. It was like perfect setup. Honestly, I didn't... Like, the one day that I decided to stream, someone replies to my tweet. When are you gonna stream? Someone shotgun? It's still too loud. Hello, Geralian. You're having internet problems too? Oh my god, it's been a headache. So, it's still too loud. What's been happening for me is that every time I would plug in an Ethernet cable, I would have to, well, the Ethernet would turn off, but so would the Wi-Fi. It would just like completely kill my internet, so I couldn't use Ethernet. And I was just kind of living with it for a little, because we had our internet, like the routing in our house, set up by this fellow. All I know about him is that his name is, what was it, Joe? I thought it was Joe. And that's all I know. So I had to hunt through the entirety of my town for a fellow named Joe to ask him, hey, come have a look at our internet again. And that wasn't happening. So I tried to fix it myself and stumbled into the solution. It quite literally came to me in a dream. So yeah, it's fixed now, thank God. It took a while. Early for you? It's like 10 p.m. Hope you're doing great today. Thank you. I'm doing okay. Joe Dream sent you the solution, actually. Like astral projected his like solution to me. Hey Henry Sharoop. I heard you got 400 on that one, like the one text.
That was a while ago.
Doom Eternal, let's go. I don't know if like my viewers know much about this game because it's kind of older now, but this is the best single player shooter ever released. IMO. I shot a tree stump. Hello Viscos, I just wanted to say thank you so much for what you brought to the community. Thanks to your hit Grandmaster. Congrats. That is a massive achievement. Well done. How are you today? I'm okay. I got new glasses recently, and they have been fucked up in the strangest ways. I have like chromatic aberration on IRL now, and it's kind of driving me crazy. So I went into Specsavers today, try and get that fixed. And the person who was trying to figure out what it was like, I don't know. We got to book you in with the boss. So on Friday, I have a meeting with the boss. That's what he said. He said the boss. Anti-Specsavers revolution. Did you forget to get non? No, I got the non-glare ones. It's something to do with how the light is being like refracted or something. It's not working properly. Apparently they can fix it though, and the boss knows how. Is everything okay, by the way? Do we have chat on? No, we don't. There we go. And let me get game capture. Let me know if you can still see the game. Yes, thank you. Okay. I had issues with this game before for like capturing because I like to get Doom Eternal footage for the podcast. And there was one time I recorded like a like gameplay segment I really liked. I like first tried one of the DLC levels. They're really tough. And then it didn't record, and I don't know why. That is still so loud. AimTech, thank you for the 3 months. How do I turn that down? Maybe the OBS browser page. Do you all hear that noise? Probably not, right? Hi Viscos, you're the reason I started playing FPSs again. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. I'm new here and I enjoy content so much. Thank you for the benchmarks. No problem at all. I am kind of blown away by the reception the benchmarks have gotten. I thought it would be a little niche thing, a fun project, but like, it's ridiculous. It really does feel like they are talked about. I know they're not played the same amount, but it feels like they're talked about, you know, the same amount as Voltaic benchmarks, which is crazy. Can't get seal complete. Nah, you got it. You got it. How's 1440p crosshairs in TAC FPS? I had no issues in Valorant actually. Counter-Strike, you know, Counter-Strike crosshairs are always going to be like that, where they never feel right outside of that one specific, like, ancient 4x3 resolution for no reason. But in Valorant, I had no problems. 34-inch monitors for gaming. I probably couldn't do that. I really wanted to get one of those dual mode OLEDs, but I ended up not doing it because they were, what are they? They're like 34, 32, I think. And like 27 I've been okay with, but I think 34 would be pushing it. They are 32. I want one of them in 27 so bad. That would be like just about my dream monitor. I think like 27, 5K, 1440p dual mode. I would buy that for sure. How do you decide what's the right difficulty for a scenario to improve the best on? Are you talking about like how to choose the benches, or do you just mean like generally how do you know if the scenario is like too hard? Do you have a job outside of YouTube? No. That's all I got. I swear this mousepad isn't real. Oh, the Infinity Mice V3. I feel so bad because so many people have not got it yet. And I don't have like review copy privilege or anything. But June just ordered one on Oz Mod Shop and it's here. It was here like 3 days ago. Hey B, have you tried 131 gripping your OP1? I don't like that. I feel like I have no control from the right side. Mine legit has no delivery date. Imagine they're like exit scamming everyone or something. What's 131? So we have index here, middle finger here, and ring finger here. I can't do it. Benches, but in general as well. That's a really tricky topic. I think when you feel like you have to strain yourself to play, that's when you know you're pushing yourself, obviously. And I think if that extends to the point of, well, for me, I go by if I can implement proper technique or not. If I don't feel like I can use proper technique when I'm playing, I think the scenario is probably too hard for me. Or it's situational. And I cannot, you know, play that as like a main scenario, but I have to use it with the fact that it's too hard in mind to implement proper technique. I think there definitely is a place for, you know, really challenging scenarios, but like it's situational. Bastian A, thank you for the tier 1. Hello. I missed the jump, really? Is there no game sound? There should be. Let me have a look. Oh, I forgot to do this. Okay, hang on. 1, 5, and 6. No, still no game sound. I don't know why that's happening. Okay. Did we get something there? Is it too quiet now? I died because of the pause. No. Do we have sound? I think it's only the menus that have sound. Can you hear this guy talking? No? Okay. Hang on. I do have an idea. If I do this, and I let you all hear desktop audio, put that there. Can we hear this? Hello, Elon? It's very low. Still low? Hmm. How about now? I think it's still too low. What if I do this and then I do this? Still low. Okay. What if I boost it by 12 more decibels? Are we still low? How are we doing? Can we hear it? Hearable. 10 decibel boost. It's like, okay, maybe we can hear it a little. 1 moment. 20 decibel boost. That's it? Okay. I'm not dying in the first room. Think this is good? Sweet. Thank you, Mondrian1314 for the tier 1 sub. Hopefully I don't die on the first level again. Your benches are amazing. I'm struggling the most with reading. Got any advice? Reading is tough for sure. I think the biggest one is to move your mouse like less than you have to. Less than you think you have to might be a better way to put that. And the reason why that works is because a lot of reading is making sure that you have a clear image to look at on your screen. And if you're moving your mouse a lot, you're generating a lot of motion blur. And because of that motion blur, it gets harder to read. So reading gets easier when you move less. So you want to move your mouse less when you can. I think if I had to, you know, there's obviously a lot more I can say, but if I had to give an answer on stream, like, yeah, that's what I'd probably go for. When you used to use OP1W with Shiddinkai, what skates were you on? I think I was on Tiger Ice V2s. Are you allowed to show and use the repu on stream? I think I am. I think I am, actually.
There are 2 Hell Priests remaining.
Yeah, sure. It's okay with artisan dots, isn't it? Are you still in the same OLED monitor? Yeah, I haven't gotten any new ones. I've been debating getting the tandem OLEDs. Tandem OLEDs, but yeah, I haven't. Because I don't think they're that popular. Here you go, by the way. Here's the repu. This isn't final color. This isn't final anything like that. But yeah, this is the new artisan pad. Will it make me pro and do maternal? Color was awesome. Yeah, I don't think they're sticking with it, sadly. Anyone else? No. Tandem OLEDs are coming out now. Yeah, I've seen the reviews. I was thinking about it because like it's a monitor that I don't need. They're very expensive. And I don't know who in chat is interested in the new tandem OLEDs. Who has heard of them? Who knows what they are? Who's like gonna pick one up? You know, the 720 hertz, 720p ones. Me, okay. See how many. Because I'm not that interested. Bardos, okay. I mean, I probably wouldn't make a review fast enough to have a code that's usable. And that's how I'd make my money. I feel like most people who are gonna get them are like early adopters, and probably means that I'd be too late. What time is it for you currently? Just about 11. I bought VO7 because you're a tweet. Nice. What do you think of it? Because like I really like it. I think it's really fun. I hate it. No. Are you doing the movement? The movement kind of made it for me. Hi Viscos, I'm worried about brute forcing scores since I'm going to decent ranks in low hours. Are there one-time session coaches? From the sounds of things, I wouldn't recommend getting a coach until you feel like, one, you're kind of at your cap for your own improvement, and then also you're at a point where you feel stuck. Is there one left? Yeah, 11 p.m. Just because, like, if you're still pushing yourself and you're still improving, you know, coaching should come into the equation when you, like, feel like you need external guidance. Best desk for aim training. I actually do think that getting a standing desk has helped me a little. Just because it lets you like dial in the heights of the desk. Are we getting on Deadlock? I don't know. I'm a bit worried about that game. Because like, I know what MOBA players are like, firstly. I played a game and I was in a solo lane and I got destroyed by someone who has clearly played more than one game. No. Okay. I bought my one because you would sell some kidneys. Oh, it's not that much. The artisan pads are when the prices really stack up. How are you with aiming in third-person games? I am so bad at it. So bad at it. At least, I don't know, I think my aim is fine. I just feel uncomfortable, and I don't like that. Do you prefer QD OLEDs or WOLEDs? QD OLEDs have better colors for sure, but in my setup, I have a lot of ambient light hitting the monitor. And I don't think QD OLEDs are great for that. This is the Repu. It's Artisan's new mousepad that they're working on. I think pushing hard for scores is what you call brute forcing a score. Like if you're playing the same scenario for like a week, maybe longer. At least at my skill level. It takes that long to really push a score for me. Hello, AFJ Root. Have you beat this on Ultra Nightmare? Nope, I have not. I haven't even practiced it. I have beaten the game maybe, I think I've beaten it 3 times. But yeah, never on Ultra Nightmare. I've never even gotten close, really. Do you like the mousepad? I do, actually. It's very fast, very fast. Here is a wireless mouse with a spin test and a push test. Looks kind of slow on the push test. Is this the prototype or is this the normal one? The one that's really fast or?
No.
Okay, so this is, oh no, it's okay, I like this one. So there are 2 prototypes. There's one that is like pretty quick. I would say this is still faster than the Raiden. And then there's a new one, a prototype that he can't quite get to work yet, but you know, working on it obviously, that is way faster than the Raiden. And in my opinion, up there with the Glass. First Visco stream, welcome. I saw someone ask why don't I stream very often? 2 main reasons. I don't really play that many FPS games anymore. Now that COD's out, I do want to stream more though. And the other reason is just like, you know, it's tricky, performance anxiety. I think people do expect me to do quite well. So I expect myself to do quite well. And if I don't, you know, I don't know if I've ever really played that badly on stream, but it's more the worry that I might play badly on stream. Hey Riel. How you doing? Totally feel you. I'm glad it's not just me. You were goated. Thank you. But that's the problem. What if I'm not for one stream? It's over. My life ends. Oh my god, I didn't get it. Have another one. Closest artisan is New Raiden for sure, or Shirinkai if you've tried that. Thank you, Flake. Are you in contact? I don't think so. I don't know if they've messaged me, but I don't know if I know what that is. I'm diamond complete besides static. I'm platinum there. I'm also jade in some scenarios. Depends. Do you feel stuck on static? I mean, either way, it's probably worth it to try and bring it up to diamond complete. But I know that static is like a massive roadblock category for a lot of people, so... Nope. Do I have no ammo? Okay. That should have killed me. That fireball should have killed me for sure.
The Khan Maker is nearby. She is inside that demonic citadel. I will mark her location on your HUD.
They randomly stopped responding to me for a custom desk pad. Ouch. And you can't, like... You can't chase them up or anything? Like...
The gathering of Hell Priests is located just above.
That sucks. How fast is the Repu in comparison to glass? This one is definitely slower. It definitely... Maybe on the slower end of glass pads you can like compare to. I don't know. Fast end of glass though, it's not even close. But then I think the prototype Repu, the one that isn't currently slated for release, is on par with a lot of glass pads. I think you could compare it to the Skypad 3, which is really impressive. This is the Repu. Riel, thank you for the Prime sub. And Quesadilla. Hey, just wondering if you had any quick advice for someone with ADHD struggling to focus on the script writing. I break the whole process up into chunks. So instead of going, okay, I need to write a script, if I'm struggling with it, if I can't really find my flow on a topic, I will do a storyboard and break it down into chunks. So how can I kind of describe it? I will think of all the points I want to include in the video and write them all down, and then figure out what needs to be first, what concepts need to be introduced to set up other concepts. So like for my tension management video, I couldn't talk about tension management in the arm and for flicks without setting up grip tension and how, you know, some people death grip their mouse and because of that they have bad tension management generally. I needed to disambiguate grip tension and muscle tension first to then kind of build from that point. And I order all the points and then I figure out how I'm gonna blend the two together. I like having smooth transitions between my points in videos. And if I can figure out like a clever way to link points, I'll do that and then make sure they build on previous points. And that's already like 3 steps. And that probably sounds like a lot of words, but this is before you start writing and it just helps you set up your writing. So, you know, you don't have to worry about the whole flow of the script all at once. You're just thinking about these points and then the order of the points. And actually doing that in writing instead of just thinking about it is like, I don't know, for me, very, very helpful. Definitely a skill you gotta practice though, for sure. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this publicly. I have ADHD. Oh my god, no, I'm gonna die! No! Okay. I have ADHD as well, so I relate to what you're going through for sure. I need this armor or else I die. Okay. That was so scary. Blake Lols, thank you for the prime sub. Yep, if I die, I go back to the start of the game. So this is probably going to be a long project. Please tell me if there will be a review of the CR-005 and the VA-005. I believe I'll be trying them both. I think you did buy one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will be trying them both. I don't think I'll review them. I want to make a long video about glass pads at some point. But, you know, I have other stuff that I'm more excited for, and I don't want to have to use a glass pad because I don't like them. A video full of hatred. It won't be that bad. I'll be nice. But yeah, no, I might talk about it there, but I don't really see myself making like a CR review. Unless it turns out to be way more interesting than I'm expecting. Oh nice, you're doing Ultra Nightmare. Have you completed the game? No, I've never beaten an Ultra Nightmare. I've managed to do it on tag 1. That's more impressive to me. The DLC is so fucking hard. I've only beaten it once ever, and I think I've beaten the base game like 3 times. What? Do you do coaching at all these days? Not right now. Maybe in the future. I don't know. Coaching has always been pretty tough for me because it takes up a lot of time. It's private resources, so people who just watch my videos like don't see them. And I don't enjoy it that much. It depends who I'm working with, but I don't know. It's very time consuming. What? New tech? I just discovered new speedrun strat. It is the Repu. don't know. Maybe when I move out and I need to make more money, I'll do coaching. How is the Repu? I like it. I haven't used it very much. I think it's a speed tier 2 quick for me. Just like generally speaking. And I think I prefer something with a bit more control. Maybe it'll grow on me though. Because it does feel really good and it definitely is more comfortable than a lot of glass pads. So, yeah. Top 3 favorite skates. Pingu knows my favorite skates better than I do. Because you just pass me skates and I'm like, oh, that's really good. What is it? And then you tell me and I forget. Because I only use the artisan dots these days. So, yeah, I don't really know what my favorites are. I don't. I think I used Ren Sports on glass or Ultra Glide Speeds. The artisan sleeve I have, but I don't like sleeves, like generally. So I am not the best person to ask. Seems pretty good though. Thank you, Finger.
Sentinel battery can be used to provide additional power to your ship.
You tried BS7? I posted a mini Taj on Twitter today actually.
Finding more batteries will enable you to utilize the full functions of your command station.
Can't use Twitter? Fair. I've been trying to stay off it, but it's hard when like part of my job is posting on Twitter. Is that all? Can I use artisan dot skates on cloth pads? Yeah, I don't think you can use them on glass. So anything that isn't glass I think should be fine. What was that? Gets real expensive on glass. I guess so, yeah. I know a couple people who say like, yeah, I love the artisan skates on glass or other POM skates. And I don't get it. I've tried them, but I swear it's just like nails on a chalkboard. Stream just said this game for mature audiences, so I had to ask my mom to make sure I'm allowed to watch. What did she say? Did she let you? Are you allowed? Should I be playing the VT Advanced scenarios? It depends on your goal. If your goal is to... I guess the answer is just probably both. Probably both. You know, keep playing intermediate to refine your technique. Keep playing advanced to stress test your technique and push yourself. To hold accuracy on harder scenarios. How will the dot skates play on a zero soft? It depends on the dots a little, but if you put more than like, I don't know, I put 5 and it's fine really. I don't have any issues. Do artisan dots wear out quickly on the shitting kai? Almost immediately. Like within a day. Hello, Garm92. Thanks for answering my questions. No worries. Hope you sleep well. Mousepad, I am on the Repu, the unreleased Artisan. I was asked to try it out on the stream, so... Faster than the Raiden? Yes. Oh, that was close. Hey Letheria, illustration board. What is the illustration board mousepad? Yeah, we do. Oh my god, the car, like, Letheria, I don't know if Pingu's told you. The reason why we haven't shipped out the other artisans yet to the rest of the group is because our car is broken. So, yeah. Okay, you have been told. So yeah, that's made it a bit trickier to get all that sorted out, but it should be... I know my dad's taking it in tomorrow, so as long as it's not anything like horrible, it should be fixed tomorrow. I can't drive, Pingu can drive. So, yeah, we normally drive places, but we haven't had a car in a week, 2 weeks? Maybe longer, I'm not sure. I'm not very good with time. Why can't you drive? I don't have my license. It's a bit of a pain to get here in Australia, and I don't like driving very much. I have an Aussie license. I couldn't believe it when my mum said that you could just get one. More? What part of Australia are you? We are New South Wales. Are you Aussie or just visiting Brisbane? I hate this bird. Visiting for work. Enjoy. I've heard that it's really nice. I have a friend with family down there, so up, I guess. Small town New South Wales, yup. I've been looking. Okay, crazy long shot here. God, what's that town called? Anyone here from Albury? The Albury Wodonga dual city thing? Because I was thinking, I've been looking at places to move to. And it's like kind of in the middle of like Melbourne and Sydney. And it's not too far from my hometown. It seems really nice. It seems really nice. And like the housing prices aren't nearly as fucked as in like Melbourne. Finally got your streams. Thanks for being the best flicker in the world and having me at Diamond 5. Congrats. Going to Newcastle in February. Enjoy. Newcastle's very nice. I used to live in Wodonga. What's it like? I'm curious. Come Melbourne. I don't know if I can afford it, Zemi. It's not that far from Melbourne. It's like a 3-hour train. That's not that far. I just hope I don't see any snakes or spiders. You'll be fine in Newcastle. Probably Brisbane too. Oh my god, do you wanna do you wanna talk about what my dad said to you, Pingo, about going up to the farm and the true Aussie Outback experience? You'll need to come over.
I don't really remember, to be honest. I can't do it because I would have to drive manual and I don't know how.
My parents both drive manuals. My dad is a accountant and a farmer, and he said that anyone could come with him to the farm if we wanted, but it's gonna be like high 40 degrees, very unpleasant. You know, you'll get the Aussie Outback experience basically. We are gonna be about 30 k's from a town called Lightning Ridge. And if you look up Lightning Ridge on Google, where's that key again? Is it out this way? Yeah, it is. If you look up Lightning Ridge on Google, the top result for like things to see in Lightning Ridge is an old tin, like rusted down church. And that's like top result. Go to Lightning Ridge to see this. 3 hours travel would take you my whole country? No, not at all. Not here anyway. I think, could you drive for like 30 hours in Australia? Sydney to Perth drive. Yeah, 41 hours drive from Sydney to Perth. What's my internet speed? I just got it fixed. I've been on... Oh wait, I gotta lock in. Sorry everyone. If I'm gonna die on this level, it'll be here. They threw this guy at you. One sec. I need fodder demons. No? Okay. Bye, have a nice stream. Thank you. Appreciate you watching. 4K and 8K? Yeah, use 4K. I don't think 8K is worth it. Are you gonna play BO7? I have been actually. I think it's really good. I actually really like it. Internet speed, thank you. I've been on, what, 100 down, 20 up for the last few days? Like last few weeks. And I had to upload the podcasts with that internet. And the podcasts are like 30 gig and it just takes hours. Right now I have 1000 down, 100 up, which is pretty good. Oh, that was stressful. Knowing that if I die, I have to reset the game. actually adds like a lot of intensity. Thoughts on high sensor versus low sensor? All preference, I reckon. Do you want a wider range of motion when you do this? Or do you want a finer control over those motions? That's basically what it comes down to. For me, generally, I like the wider range of motion. I feel like I can make up the control with practice. I know Bartos, who I think is still in chat, it swears by low sensor position. Goddamn ads. Sorry, I have them as low as I can. Still do this. I'm building on that mouse that allows for a virtual sensor position. That is cool. That's not what I did. No, 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 no. I can't recover here. Okay, there we go. $30 down, $30 up. How bad is that? That's not great. It'd be a pain for me to upload stuff on that, but you can get by with it. I had, I think, 25 down until like 2 years ago. Do you play Quake? I wish I could. It's not very active here in Australia. I guess I could play QC. I used to have ADSL 2 Plus. It was so bad I couldn't even do Discord calls. It's crazy. It's crazy how bad it was. Cause like, in 2019, I had 300 kilobits per second down. Not byte, bit. Cause we had ADSL 1 and it was broken. And they wouldn't fix it because they kept saying, oh, NBN will be in soon, don't worry. And then it wasn't. So, yeah, we're just waiting forever for NBN. And in 2020, we finally got 25 down. Was it 2019 when we got it? I'm not sure. Is it everywhere now? I think so. How's your hand now? It's a little better, but it's still not good. That's why I'm playing Doom Eternal and not COD right now. But it's manageable for sure. What happened to your hand? I just stressed it out too much. I went from playing nothing because I was staying with JD to playing, you know, 2-3 hours of FPS and aim training every day. And that was just too much after not playing for like a month. I think I'll end up being okay, but yeah, right now I'm not great. That's why I keep adjusting my mouse grip all the time. Aether sucks. Aether is what did it for me. Aether was the final straw. Where's the orange pad? Someone asked me to try out the unreleased artisan mouse pad for the stream. So here it is. Do you do hand warm-ups and stretches? I do. I do. This is the repu. I do these little guys with the rubber band. And I have a weight here. And I put my arm on something, let it go down, bring it up, and then I do inverse, down, up. I repeat that 40 times each. And it's meant to strengthen your, you know, carpal tunnel. It's very, very helpful. Yeah, it is faster than the Raiden. I don't know how fast the final version is gonna be, because there are two versions right now. One is like, you know, average glass pad speed, and the other is a bit faster than the Raiden. So, yeah. Both feel great though. I really like this so far. What's the pad called? The Repu. Is this the pad they called the pervert pad? Is it this one? Unleashed made a post that said like, this pad will please all of the speed-loving perverts or something. Which one is faster? Yeah, there's the average glass pad one, which is way faster. Yeah, I don't know. That's what the guy said. I assume it was a translation issue, but I'm not sure. Do you approve of the sensitivity randomizer? I have mixed feelings on it. I think it can be okay. Just if you're not used to playing multiple sensitivities like at all, and you want to get used to changing your sense, then probably pretty good. I have never found much value in it personally though. I've always found it increased my tension because I'm trying to compensate for the potential like changes in speed, so I tense more and then, you know. Hashtag speed perverts. No, I like my 0. Do you apply pressure to the pad to control speed? Only sometimes. By the way, if you melee as you pick up collectibles, you can skip the animation. That's cool. Speed tech. I can't believe I almost died to that. And that does that, right? Yeah. And then they all spawn behind me.
Welcome, Slayer. Is my time at an end? Let's see if you're strong enough to survive this cursed season.
The one thing I will say about this pad is that it doesn't feel quite as nice on my skin as a 0. It's very smooth, but it doesn't have any plushness because it's not cloth. Yeah, there you go. There's the Repu. I think it's cool. What are you saying you can't use it all?
The Repu.
You don't like it?
It doesn't work with sleeves or my arm.
Oh, that sucks. No sleeve at all? I guess with your collection of sleeves, you're pretty likely to.
The Slayer has arrived. All mortally challenged personnel, please be advised.
love to bait them onto that little axe swinging thing, but I don't think that'll happen. Oh, no. Okay. Do you think, does the referee through adders? I'm not sure. I haven't been able to use it enough to see for sure. Gotta get more time in it before I can say for certain. I got Shadowbound on BS7 2 days after release. Ouch. I've been worried about it, but I think I'm okay. I think people are more used to good MNK players now. And I'm not playing that much, so I don't rack up like that many reports. Hop off team data, thank you. I don't know if I lived through this level, to be honest. Well, I'm definitely not beating it this round, I'll put it that way. Cultist base is the hardest part of the run. Yeah, okay. Is it because like you don't have your kit yet? And you also have to fight pretty tough enemies? Let me go. Okay. Does the Rapier have multiple softness levels? I'm actually not sure. I have ammo. Yeah. I just tried to meat hook that guy. And I'm like, I don't have the meat hook. I'm not even close to having the meat hook. Yeah, you're missing your best weapons and some of the upgrades that make the later game a breeze. I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to farm the upgrades, aren't I? Oh, and you can't use the rockets to 3 burst these enemies. Did they not come out yet? No. I actually cannot pass that sentence. Iril. I do not know what you mean. I apologize. Wait, I need double jump. How much force do your fingers apply to the mouse? Too much. You shouldn't apply much at all. But I'm not great at it right now because I'm out of practice. Oh no. Oh, damn it. Expected. I'll do one more. I'll do one more. Or how many attempts? That is my second attempt. So I have a feeling this is going to take a while.
We will send unto them only you.
Are you going to try the Human Pulse? I am. They're sending it to me. So whenever they send it to me, I have a video planned about it. Just gotta wait to get the mouse.
I will mark it on
Have you
your
played through
HUD.
2016? Yeah, I have. I think twice, but both was like a while ago. My dad had the game on release, and I probably would have played it around then too. And then I played it once more in 2022, and I don't think I've beat it on Nightmare yet. I actually found it harder than this one. Finally catching one of your streams, love your content. Thank you. 2016 is mean on Nightmare. It seems harder to me. And yeah, like, I don't know if it is or if I have more experience. Well, I know I have more experience with Eternal, but you know. Yeah, those like 50 damage fireballs are actually not nice. Gonna head out now. Have a wonderful stream. Good luck beating this starting to try to keep grinding benchmarks. Good luck with the benches, and thank you. I'm going into this expecting to lose a lot. I imagine, I don't know, how many attempts does this usually take? I imagine it takes a lot. Oh, and it throws me because I keep trying to use abilities that I don't have.
The first Hell Priest has been terminated. The demonic consumption of Earth.
Why do so many admins play with a wired mouse?
There are
I think the mouse is just good. The fact that it's wired is kind of unimportant. If this exact mouse existed wireless, I guess I would use it wireless, but it would have to be exactly the same, down to the weight balance. Index and middle finger to drag the mouse. I guess for really small movements, yeah, it's okay. OP1W 4K just isn't the same. I know, and people don't get it when I say like I just prefer the wired one. But like the weight balance is better, the weight is better, and I see no reason. The wire doesn't bother me at all. Less, same balance, I would probably go for that one, yeah. Wireless latency have an impact for you? Wireless latency specifically, no. But the OP1 does have better latency than every other mouse. And I do feel like I feel that difference, you know? But it's not because it's wired. It's like partially because it's wired, but partially because it's endgame gear. I know, right? I get so many comments on my video about why I went back to a wired mouse that are like, no, we left that back with the CRTs and the you know, CD-ROMs, keep it going. And it's like, it's really not that big of a deal.
Behold the fruits of our labor.
Hang on. Control tracking, you need to use your movements in Angelic Flow, but how you use fingers are the very wide vertical movements. That's tough. I think the best way to put it is that you have to blend finger movements to kind of start the movement into arm movements. So if I were, I don't know what I can track. But it's like I'm trying to micro to this, pretend it's moving. I would start the movement with my fingertips, like that, and then follow through with arm. And yeah, try and blend the two groups together. Use your fingertips to make up for the stability that the arm lacks, and use the arm to make up for the range of motion that the fingertips lack. You're the YouTuber that made that one Rocket League cheater video? I am. Great vid, thank you. I honestly do think that is my best work. And it's a shame because, you know, situations like that don't happen very often. So I have to figure out some other way to engage that like video creation skill. How long does it take for the zero to slow down significantly?
Cleansing of Earth is a
I would say a year.
path to a brighter tomorrow.
Artisan mouse? Yeah, they're gonna hit me up with that. I'd try it. Have you ever cleaned your mouse pad? I have actually. And it goes okay. They feel better, but definitely not the same as new, if that makes sense. Like it's still good, but it's a different kind of good, and that bothers me sometimes. Q&A vid coming. I am about 5 minutes through editing. And I still have to write the setup to a part of it. So I'm not really sure. I want to say like 12 days. I'll try anyways. And I said like, okay, today is my break day. I'm just gonna play COD. I got the glasses appointment, play some Civilization, and then stream. This is my break day. So tomorrow I'll get back to work on the video. Writing a setup review is hard, cause like I don't know what I don't know what will make people be interested. I don't know what people want to see. What do you all want out of a setup showcase actually? Because I don't really know. Got the OP1AK Fizzy video I love, but it's too small for me. That's a shame. Glad you like it at least. Too early. Show us all the pads, mice, peripherals that you and June have.
It's a 2-hour-long video.
Yeah, I'll do an overview of our collection, but can't really show them all. I feel like you'd make a great advanced level Eternal player. What's that? I'm not familiar. Civ? I used to play it as a kid, and I don't know if I ever got out of it, but I didn't really get it as a kid. You know, because there's a lot going on in that game. It's a lot more complex than whatever else I was playing at the time. But I've come back to it and I really like it. Really, really like it. Dish soap and water. I think I use like clothes washing powder, not the liquid form, but the physical powder. But it's been a while. Like I said, I don't wash them anymore. Not fully, because I'm not happy with how they come out of the wash.
Forget about the future. To suffer is to be present.
That was close. As long as you don't have a mouse like JD's Nightmare Fuel mouse? No, no. I'm probably just gonna talk through my peripherals. You know, what desk I have and whatnot. And I think people will be interested in seeing, I don't know, the layout of the setup too. I hope so at least. We'll see anyway. I'm gonna base it on how Optimum does his setup videos. I think they're quite good. And we'll jump, not in this game actually. Because I double jump all the time with it. Usually yes. There's one more.
The Khan Maker is nearby.
Artisan Light, what if I could?
That demonic citadel. I will mark her location
Liquid is
on
better
the
for
HUD.
fabric than powder? I might have to try it again then, because I've only used powder.
The gathering of
Is there some config fix for the mouse input? I haven't had any issues with it. I feel like it might just be that the game is running at a lower frame rate than people are used to or comfortable with. Because it feels okay to me. And I don't know if this is me not noticing. But yeah.
the Khan Maker is present at this gathering.
Super floaty? No, I haven't felt that.
She is by
It's
all
okay to me.
accounts
Like a Biff fan. Thanks, dear girl. You can actually use both space and mouse wheel. How does that work? Do you have mouse wheel? Can you set it to not double jump you?
completed the redesign of your equipment launcher. The flame belch is now ready for your approval.
Oh, I got told how to skip those. Melee and like that. Grab and melee. Both input workers jump. But how do you avoid, because I remember I tried and it would always double jump me when I'd do a full scroll. Oh, sorry. To sneeze. How is Battlefield 6 feeling these days? Because I haven't given it a go. I haven't given it a go yet since like the new bloom patches, but I don't know. I don't want to try it till the recoil bug is fixed. It had some bug fixes, but Riley still hates it. Yeah, she's told me. You can double jump in the air with space once you the cronies and move for better B-hop. Okay. I might try that. I was actually talking to Kovac, and he said if I ever got into speedrunning this game, he'd be down to help me with stuff, which I thought was firstly a really nice offer, and two, really cool because like he is so good at this game and I want to be able to do what he does. Like he's so good. I gave it like 3 hours, then refunded. Ouch. I'm honestly so disappointed too, because I really thought, you know, it won't be the game that I want it to be, which is basically Battlefield 4. But at the very least, you know, you'll be able to shoot the enemies, you'll have good mouse input. Nope. Nope. How many times did you reset in the... once. I have died once. I made it to the IC level. I forget the name. And I have 55 hours. Kovac is dope. He's so nice. So nice. What's your take on the new tandem OLEDs? I don't know if I should wait for the new Asus or find the current 480 is good enough. So they're definitely better. Absolutely better. But I don't think you'll notice like the refresh rate bump or anything like that. So melee. Okay, I did that wrong. I don't think you'll notice the refresh rate bump. I don't think you'll notice that kind of thing. What you will notice is, if applicable, the new anti-glare coating and anti-glare coating, 720 Hz. If you use it, you will notice. And then also the colors should be better. And like on-screen clarity because it's glossy. If you don't really care about any of that, I would just go for whatever's cheapest. If interested in mouse wheel jump, you might have to bind it by a console. The game won't let you bind it normally. Bind and wheel down plus jump. Okay, that didn't work. How did you find controller aiming? I'm really bad at controller. I don't know. It's not my input. It's not for me, but yeah, I think the input does what it's meant to pretty well. Bind and wheel up or down. Oh, I was so close. Space? Okay. Oh, I see. That's good. I was messing around with this earlier trying to do it with spacebar, and I couldn't do it consistently. That's very cool. Thank you. Uh, 720 Hz is a 720p. I know. That's why I'm not very interested. If it was 720 Hz at 1440p, then I'd be like, okay, maybe I get this monitor. Even though realistically, like, what am I playing at 720 FPS? Like, Valorant, Kovacs, Counter-Strike, Doom Eternal if I drop my settings. Not much. But I think I would be able to justify getting it because, you know, it's for a video and whatnot. But at 720p, I don't even want to use it. Maybe Roblox, probably. 240 Hz early a couple weeks ago. I'm so happy with it. OLED is so good. People will say, oh, reviewers are overhyping OLED. No, it's that good. 700 in a real match. Last I tried in a death match, yes. I haven't played Comp Valorant since like 2 PC upgrades ago, so I'm not sure. Fuck. Alright, back we go.
Against all the evil
That is a rough death. That feels bad.
all the wickedness that mankind
What skates would you
can
recommend getting? I
produce,
like the artisan dots.
we will send unto them only you.
Valorant comp isn't really fun unless you get into it. No, I didn't enjoy it.
And tear.
It was just stressful and people were angry all the time and I don't know, I don't like the mechanics very much.
I have located the priest's signal.
Yeah, I don't know.
On your HUD.
This was a while ago though. Maybe it's gotten better, but I have my doubts based on the vibes I've been getting from Valorant players, so. No. The game's gotten worse since like 2023. Gotta play 5-stack only? Yeah, probably. Rocket League stream? I am so bad at Rocket League. I can't wait for Slay the Spire 2. I am so excited for Slay the Spire 2. I'm probably gonna stream it. I don't know if people will care at all. But I'm actually really keen for that game. It's probably the most hyped I am for like any upcoming game right now. MFL Pro and ranked is legit unplayable, and if you're a woman it's even worse. Yeah. And did the egos get better at any point, or are people always just so full of themselves in that game?
36.8%.
Banjo, thank you for the tier 1. Gets worse the higher you get. That was my experience, but I didn't know if there was like a cutoff point where people become more normal. Because it kind of felt like that in Counter-Strike. At least in Australian Counter-Strike. Because like everyone knows everyone in a high level faceit. So if you're weird, people will know that you're weird. And even if you are weird, like a lot of the people will not be annoying in game. Because they know it'll come back to bite them. Because the community's so small. Of course there are your gremlins, but you know, you get them in every space, I feel. EU Faceit is not like that, only a FPL. That makes sense. You got a much wider pool of level 10s to pull from. I need to use the double jump. So jump, scroll. No, it was double jump. I don't think you'll get banned for HUD. I'm pretty sure JD, Miss Colors, uses HUD, which is fine. I made it to Cultist Base last run, And that's my best. I basically started this stream, so... I really want to get Black Ops 7 now. I think it's good. If you're worried about that, then it might be worth waiting a bit, because I don't think it's impossible that they re-nerf Aim Assist. I wouldn't say it's likely, but I think it could happen. And that would probably kill the game. So you've never played it before? Nope. I've done, I think, 2 Nightmare runs. But yeah, don't expect me to beat it this stream. Yeah, I kind of stopped talking in online games too. My teammates get mad at me for not calming, but I'm just not bothered anymore. It's really not worth it. Well, more often I'll like vibe check my teammates, see if they seem nice. Guy's fast. I play better when I'm silent, me too.
The cleansing of Earth is a nest.
KT Nomas, thank you for the raid. It's even worse when you want to communicate. I know, and I used to love IGLing in Counter-Strike back when it didn't bother me as much. And you know, pulling a team of ragtag like randoms together and making them like, you know, play properly. It was good. It was good fun, but I don't know. It feels like people are more toxic now than they used to be in those kind of games. People care more about their elo. You're playing decently. Thank you. I was playing a lot of Delta Force. Don't get me wrong, the reason why that game gets a lot of hate. I was really interested in Delta Force, but I don't know, something about the launch just did not catch my interest. But I really liked the beta. Beta was very fun. I meant to chainsaw you. What do you think about Dark Ages? I was playing it for stream actually, but I stopped streaming midway through. So I haven't beat it yet, but I liked the first half of the game. I thought it was pretty good. Glorp, hello Whisper. Dark Ages I think does have less weapon binds needed, only because you don't have to hotkey as much to play really well in that game. Am I free? I thought there was one more. But yeah, like in this game you have to use your whole arsenal. In Dark Ages it feels like you can lean on 1 or 2 weapons, heavily upgrade them, and they'll kind of carry you through the game. The abilities are in that game for me. I agree, I don't know. I thought the core gameplay was very strong in the beta and that there were a few things they had to work on for sure, but you know, it's a beta, they'll fix it, and they didn't fix any of it. I always try to get this guy early, but then I can't get to him quick enough. Let's do it. Yes. Is the finals still alive? Good question. I don't really know. I haven't played it in a while. Last time I tried, the mouse input felt a lot worse than I remembered, and that kind of killed my interest. Still going strong? That's good. I don't know how true that is in OC, sadly, but I do hope the game does well. I just, yeah, haven't been enjoying it much lately. I have no fuel. When am I getting fuel? Okay, that was close.
The Khan Maker is nearby. She is inside that demonic citadel. I will
It's
mark
tough
her
being an
location
OC
on
like so
your
far away
map.
from the other servers. I know. Like, if Singapore was like 60 ping, I'd be like, okay, I'll play Singapore. But it's 110.
This facility.
And it's not always 110. It's sometimes like 150 for no reason. And it's very annoying. I am meant to be doing B-Hop Tech.
The Khan Maker is present at this gap.
Hang on. I'm wondering, is I like watching other aimers to get ideas to try and improve? Corporate serve pop up. Matty, Bardos, Joker, Snowy, and Kia. That is a good
By
list.
all accounts, indestructible.
Might I recommend Pingu as well?
The Voltaic video?
The Voltaic videos are very good. I don't even know that it gives to play anymore. Finals is new and refreshing, but dead and OCU. It's kind of telling that I'm playing, you know, Doom Eternal. I think the new COD is pretty good. I'm not sure if this is a popular take, but I like it. I think the game's solid.
The flame belch is now
I think Battlefield 6 might be good. Maybe. And I think Overwatch is pretty fun right now. I think Counter-Strike 2 is a decent option. I am fully burnt on tac shooters though. So I probably won't be playing any more of that. But I think, yeah, Black Ops 7 and Overwatch 2 is what I'm going to be playing, personally. Until Battlefield 6 is fixed. Overwatch is so underrated right now. I kind of agree. I think it plays pretty well. I really like the new 6v6 mode. Do you know why BNTS has variable amounts of bullets shot? Oh, do you want the annoying nerd technical answer or do you want the quick answer? Overwatch 2 can be 6v6. Not always, but it has a 6v6 mode. And I think it's a lot better. Nerd answer? Okay, there's a thing in Kovacs called overshoot protection. When you leave a target after killing it, there is a delay on how much like accuracy you lose. So if I'm shooting my target and I flick it off after killing him, I won't lose accuracy on the first few bullets. So if you were to shoot a target, not kill it, flick away, then you're gonna lose more accuracy than if you have a very clean run and you finish all of your kills and you have clean flicks. Does that make sense? Not sure if I explained that very well. Basically, the overshoot protection is the reason why. Are there any good peripherals dropping in November/December? Infinity Mouse V3, Speed V3. It's very good. What else is there? PMM Pulse. 6v6 is played by 20% of the player base, 9% is between 5 and Stadium. Yeah, I cannot find ranked games in AU 6v6. I don't want to play 5v5, so I just don't play ranked. I just play quick play. Do I have dash yet? No. I have none. Okay. Quick play is valid. I don't know. I don't like 5v5. I want to play comp, but I would rather play 6v6 quick play than, you know, 5v5 comp. Yeah, too early to tell for that one, sorry. For the IMV3 durability. Alright, I'm gonna head out now. Have a good night, everyone. Hope the rest of the stream goes well. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. It restarts the game if you die in Ultra Nightmare. So back to level 0. Hey Hannah. How you holding up? PMM Pulse is goated. I've been using it. You got the same mouse but lighter. That sounds like exactly what I want. So I hope I like it. Because, like, I like the Ying and I like the Lotus, but neither of them have ever, like, properly converted me, I guess. This grip is so weird. A little. I feel like I'm going to go on a tangent about this. I feel like I've actually forgotten how to hold my mouse. I went on holidays for a bit and, I came back and I don't know how to hold my mouse like I used to. So every grip feels a bit uncomfortable and a bit wrong, and I don't know if it's me, I don't know if it's just that I'm not used to it, but yeah. That happens to me all the time. It's driving me insane. More of an angle. Yeah, but now I feel like, oh, maybe you're right. I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely how I used to hold it in like 2018. But that's not how I held it at the start of this year. What's your thoughts on BO7? I have mixed thoughts just because the campaign seems terrible. I don't like that they're using AI. I think the game is kind of lazy in a lot of ways, but in the ways that are most important for me, which is the mechanics of the game, I think it's quite good. I think the shooting feels nice, as always with COD. I think the movement has a lot of depth. A lot more than people were giving it credit for when the game first came out. I think there is a game here, which is more than can be said for a lot of COD games. A lot of COD games are just like the most cookie cutter shooters imaginable. I don't think this is that. I think this has a bit more substance, you know? And I don't think people are giving it credit for that right now because, you know, it is popular to hate. And there are things to criticize. But I think the gameplay itself is quite good. Oh, there was a big thing about, I believe there were a bunch of actors that were striking from BO6 last year. And then yeah, this year a lot of the calling cards are just like really, really lazy. And I don't like that. It's getting a lot of hate. I feel like a lot of the hate is undeserved. And from people just wanting to jump on the bandwagon or hype up Battlefield 6. Even though as an FPS game and looking at the FPS mechanics of the game, COD is better. Like unquestionably right now, in my opinion. It's more depth, larger skill gap. It's more interesting to play. And you know, everything outside of that, like yeah, there's a discussion there, but gunplay I don't think there is. Do you still play the finals? It's tough to play in AU. I do occasionally. People are gonna come at you with pitchforks. It's why I haven't it's why I haven't publicly spoken about Black Ops Battlefield 7 yet. Because I really do not enjoy that game right now. I don't think it's in a good spot. I think it needs a lot of work. And I think it's annoying that people are like muddying the waters by just praising everything about the game. Because there are bits to praise. There's a lot to criticize. And because people are so averse to criticism of that game, I worry that the devs won't, you know, get the message for a lot of things that need changing. Did someone say the finals? I wish it had more players in Australia. I want to go back to Season 2 finals so bad. I think launch finals wasn't as good as Season 2. But I think launch finals was like the most fun I've ever had. No! I think launch finals was the most fun I've ever had with like a FPS game. I love that game. Alright, that's about 2 hours. I will try again at some point on stream. I really want to beat Ultra Nightmare, but it's gonna take a while because I have a lot to learn. Thank you for the stream, thank you for watching. Anyone have any last minute questions before I go to bed? Did you ever get into finals ranked or tournament mode? Yeah, you've probably seen my clips in. I loved Banquet. That was my favorite mode. Never really played tournament or ranked. I played once in Aussie servers and I versed the cheater first game. It was just aimbotting everyone and I never tried again. When's the next Raw Input stream? We have a podcast to post probably tomorrow. Stream. What would Raw Input stream? Live setup tier list round. I like that. Okay. Absolutely have to know, what is the best mousepad for Slay the Spire, and what grip type do you recommend for The Sims? Sims grip type? G-Wolves stock. And then mousepad for Slay the Spire. Type 99. There you go. Want a min-max? There's my min-maxing recommendations. Thank you all for watching though. Do we want more Doom Eternal streams in the future, or would people rather something else? Because I like streaming that. I think it's like good background video. I enjoyed watching Kovac play it. And I know he's way better than me at this game, but you know. Same kind of appeal, I hope. Thank you for your stream. Doom Eternal is nice. I like it too. Play some Pingu games. Alright, thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a good night or day, depending on